Hey guys, happy birthday, Cancers. It is our time. Let's shine. Let's see where we are. Let's see what we got going on. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, and yellow hearts if you just rock with me. Happy birthday. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. I want to wish all just great success, love, rewards, peace, sitting still, and understanding why we are here, why we are healing, and why we are getting through this thing called life. Even though it hurts, we have the death energy. All right, starting it off with transformation. Transformation because you reached a plateau. That's just where we are right now. Everybody is healing, everybody is growing, and the growing pains are harder because we're setting boundaries. So the death energy says, embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. Death is not the end. It's a transformation that brings new beginnings. So new beginnings because the Four Cups energy is that you've reached this plateau. You're bored. You're disconnected from the people, places, and things that is around you. Sorry, my sister texted me. You're bored. You're tired of, living this content. How do you say it? This consistent, because it's consistency of bullshit and pain and struggle. And a card came out, the clarity. It's sideways, so it's unsure. Hold on, let me get it. You're just tired. Hold on. I said I wasn't gonna talk and move around. Hold on. Yep. You're tired, and so you've been trying to contemplate on how to limit and conserve your energy when it comes to the people that's around you. Four of Pentacles energy in the upright is securing, limiting, and conserving. And in the reverse is being at a standstill. It's dealing with people or with greed and control. And so you're just tired of that energy. And so therefore, with it being conflicted, you're trying to figure out the easiest way to get out of this without ruffling any feathers. But guess what? You're going to have to ruffle feathers because you have to trust in yourself and trust in the universe with the Rihanna card. Trust, doesn't she look like Rihanna? I keep saying that. You have to trust in yourself, the Two of Swords energy is indecision, it's solutions in its difficult situations. When it comes to you, the Queen of Cups energy, come on, you guys, I can't make this up. You have to trust in yourself. Normally you're someone who makes everyone feel important, look them through their eyes and make them feel understood. But now you're doing this for yourself. You're looking at yourself and you're realizing it's time to walk away. Six of Swords energy. You guys see me shuffle. I can't make this up. It's time for a new beginning. It's time for change, and it's time for new love. And you're finding a way out of the heartbreak. You're seeking liberation, and you're doing things in a different light. And sometimes that's gonna ruffle feathers, and that's just the way it goes. That's the way love goes. And that's just how it goes. Sometimes we reach this plateau of where we have to, start from the bottom, and now we're here. My Drake energy. Oh my God, somebody just told me, one of the viewers just told me what the six means. It means they got your back. I said, and I use my analogy of Drake, but I didn't know. They said in military terms, the clock is, it's like 12 and 6. And so the 6 is, I got your back. Oh my God. I just love you guys. Thank you for all the information. Thank you for sharing, everything that you got going on. You remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, and green hearts if you're working on it, and yellow hearts if you just rock with me. But also clocks if you got my back. Come on with the 6. All right. I love it. Hold on one second. I dropped a card. I'm going to try to pick it up the way it came out. I rolled over it. Okay. Look at it. I just messed my pretty card up. Anyway, so this is how it came out. 6. Come on, you guys. I can't make this up. The 6 of Cups energy. Okay, so the Six of Cups energy in reverse is leaving, moving forward in independence, and I got your back, we are the six. Is that how I'm supposed to say it? But I got your back, in the process of the pain, the heartbreak, not holding on to the past anymore and letting it hold on to you or letting it keep you stagnant, Six of Cups in reverse is independence. It's leaving and it's moving forward. It's creating your own path. And so that is what you're doing. But that's the cycles of life. That's the cycles of life. But sometimes it feels horrible when you're doing it alone. And so that's why I got your back, That's why I got your back, because it feels horrible when you're doing it alone, when you can't hear those messages that you need to hear because the people that's around you, it seems like they want you to fail. They want, all they care about is what you can do for them, not what you guys can do together. And so when it comes to, knowing I got your back, the Empress energy is here and the Two of Cups energy. See, you don't see the beauty in this situation. You don't see the beauty in yourself right now. So the Empress comes out with need and clarity, and so is the Two of Cups. So the Empress is, nurturing. It's seeing the beauty. It's being fertile. It's grasping the concept of who you are. But the Two of Cups energy is, love, friendship, and connections. But let's just talk about the Empress in reverse. Okay, so the Empress in the reverse is selfishness. You've already dealt with that. People being impatient and making you feel overwhelmed, and you're just impatient when it comes to you reaching this plateau of why people can't work with you as a cohesive unit when all you want to do is to see people grow. So the Two of Cups, the connection, the friendships, and the love is followed by trust issues, imbalance, and, tension. And so that is what we're going to clarify. Yeah. Coming with completion, the world energy. The world energy says revealing your happiness and celebrate your achievements. You have to celebrate where you are because you know that you've outgrown the situation. See, some people stay in situations that they've outgrown because they don't have another outlet. And I get that. But people like us, Cancer, we rise from the ashes like the phoenixes, and we create things out of nothing. Started from the bottom, now we here. And so it says revealing your happiness and celebrate your achievements. You've come full circle and everything is as it's meant to be. And so you have to make the decision to move forward. Yes, look at this. When it comes to you being the true leader, a true leader who leads from the heart inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. You're inspiring people, whether you know it or not. When you take that leap to move forward, to get out of that state, to move forward, to move from the places that you grew up at, to move away from the people that you know that's causing you heartbreak, depression, and sadness, you turn around and you're taking the courage and going after your desires and being positive. Nothing but blessings can come your way. You're able to manifest through adversity. And that is why people don't understand how Cancer can continuously rise from the ashes. And therefore, guess what? I got your back like the six, just to let you know. So we are the magicians, especially when it comes to feeling like a failure, taking a leap, wanting our 10 of Pentacles, not being in limbo anymore, and standing up for ourselves. That's how I see it. And remember, every rock you threw at me helped me build my foundation. And you can't get the results without first doing the work. So you're working on yourself. 8 of Pentacles energy, 8 years it took you to get to this point to where you're deciding to just make moves. 9 years, you're going to have what you want. And so the 8 of Pentacles let you know that you can have any kind of opportunity, any type of cup of love, and any kind of joy if you just hold on, even though you don't know, and get rid of the conflict and competition and know that the consequences of your actions and you overthinking a situation can cause more struggle, but you have to follow your heart. And know that it'll never lead you astray. You have to plant the seed. And when faced with difficult situations, be impartial. Carefully evaluate your options, which is you having your happiness, your dreams, and your enjoyment. And also understand that you have to change your belief system. Have clarity and realize the egos and the conflict and competition when it comes to the people, the connections, the unions, the love that's around you, or lack thereof, it causes you to set boundaries. And it also lets you know that Only love, compassion, and understanding can truly bring you the happiness and tranquility that you seek. Now you have to be grateful and happy for the things and the lessons that this universe has brought to you, and therefore you have to have hope. You have to be defensive on what you're going for, because victory is on the other side of that with the Ace of Pentacles. This is again happiness, joy, and new beginnings when it comes to you having confidence in yourself, having clarity, and also finding the people who complete you, not deplete you. Does that make sense? And so here it is that, again, the happiness and being grateful, and also Two of Wands, making plans, new ideas, and travel, and not making yourself be stagnant to anything. Because, see, this is the people that sit there and wait, and 30 years later, they're still in the same space because they don't know where to go. But you politely pack your bags up. You politely pack your stuff, Eight of Cups energy, and you walk away from the things that no longer serve you. And that's just what it is. You're walking away, for a new future. You're not delusional anymore. You're walking away, and so that comes with being faced with a difficult situation. You have to be impartial, carefully evaluate your options with a rational mind. Two of Pentacles energy is you can't juggle this energy anymore. You can't struggle. You have to do things with ease and adapt to situations because the universe has your back. But again, with the Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, there's no reward without risk. You have to create opportunities. Don't be afraid to fail and invest your time wisely. Sometimes you got to get rid of those burdens because you shouldn't have to do it alone. But for some reason, you've been carrying everybody's burdens, including your own. But strength is not always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. Because yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing is real is the present moment, so enjoy. You're taking chances, with the Page energy. You're receiving messages. I was going to say messages and downloads from the universe that the self-destructive patterns that you've been around is causing you insecurities. You have the intellect to know that. And therefore, my Drake energy, you only live once. Be bold, be fearless, do what you love. And therefore, that consists of balancing out the scales and retreating from distraction to determine your own truth, hermit energy, because you're going to grow. You're going to grow in this situation, and you're going to find people that complete you and not deplete you, because it's all about you, Chariot, Cancer, moving forward with confidence. And therefore, something that can only be understood through experience is the High Priestess energy when it comes to you giving to a situation wholeheartedly and not expecting to receive the same yourself. However, the messages that the universe wants to let you know is that your diligence, your desire, and your ambition is what's going to cause you hope and optimism. It says no matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, and focus on self-care. The Tower comes out and says sometimes you need to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself to move forward, rebuild better, stronger, and wiser. And therefore realize all the options that you have. You have several options, and therefore you have to make sure that you go after all of them. I dropped something. Sorry. You can't let people keep you stagnant. The Seven of Cups energy says reach for your dreams, not by building castles in the air, but by making choices and acting on them. So you can, what is it? Nothing comes to a dreamer but a dream. Nothing comes to a dreamer but a dream. You have to actually take that leap and go after the things that you want. And when it comes to the Six of Wands energy, you're going to be, Eight of Wands is communication and its movement underneath the Six of Wands. So the Eight of Wands energy is just letting you know that the travel, the movement, and the communication that you have in regards to the people that complete you and not deplete you makes you be victorious, successful, and have good news. But that comes with the realization of the Judgment card. That realization lets you know that if emperors or people in your life aren't stable enough to lead or to be powerful enough, to be stable enough, to have the authority to walk beside you, then the Page of Cups energy again lets you know that the opportunity and the invitation and the affection and the love is not for you, because it's going to cause you a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights. And therefore, all you're looking for is your peace, happiness, and harmonious energy. And that's you with the Queen of Pentacles energy, not being toxic to yourself anymore. A loving family is one of the greatest blessings in life. Protect and care for them no matter what. That no matter what has the insight, and not you have the insight and knowledge to know what's causing you sadness, which is the stagnation that keeps you staying there. And then we have the actual Four of Swords energy. You have been resting, you've been relaxing, and you've been patient far too long. And now it's time for you to go after your cup of love. And that is happy life, happy wife energy. So I just feel like that is what you needed to know. That's the messages of your birthday. You're fine. You're able to manifest the things that you want. It feels heavy sometimes, but sometimes you just have to go through it and just move forward and step out on faith in order to have your cup of love, in order to have your happiness, your harmonious energy, and to be able to do the things that you love to do. I'm going to pull from another message and then okay, olive branch. Yeah. So this doesn't mean that you have to. And another card fell on the floor. So hold on, let me get it. This doesn't mean that you have to walk away and be angry. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Sorry. This doesn't mean that you have to walk away and be angry or, burn any bridges or, well, look at that. This is you, you've been giving people olive branches this whole time and letting them know where you are and how you feel in regards to situations, certain situations. And so this is your truth. This is you surrendering. This is you giving in, coming to terms, suspend, lull, de-escalate, make amends, peace offerings, winding down, halt, reprieve, ceasefire, treaty, agree to disagree. This is what you've been doing in the past, and that makes you feel like you're being fake to yourself. And so therefore there's no more for that. Spring, new moon, the maiden within 1 to 3 months. That could have been when you decided to just say, you know what? Enough is enough. Bodybuilder, power, strength. Remember, strength is not always physical. Your patience, compassion, gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. So you could have been working on yourself. But this is power, strength, forceful, determined, discipline, vigor. It says domination, push forward, influence, leverage, mastery, resolve, intense, resistance, self-improvement, and exercise. So I think that's what you're doing is you're improving yourself and you're strengthening yourself in order to make the decisions if you haven't already made them. But that starts with the ending, and you have to realize that endings always bring new beginnings. So the book burning, censorship, silencing, that's what you've been doing. That's you going into hermit mode. Silencing, control, discord, canceled, persecute, suffocate, destroyed heritage, limited freedom, constraints, rewrite history, mind games, changing the narrative. So you are changing the narrative. You're moving away from the things that your family and people that you know have been accustomed to. The flamingo. That's what my pretty says. Flamingo. Flamingo, soulmate, lovers, union, courtships, dating, attraction, seduced, long-term potential, displays of affection, charm, it factor, two of a kind, alluring, and je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. Anyway, this is what you're leaving. You're leaving all of these things in hopes of a long-term potential, because remember, you saw the potential in certain situations before anybody else saw it. But you know that you have the it factor, maybe with the person, place, thing, or situation that you're walking away from. However, it's not beneficial to you right now. And so therefore, you have to move forward for yourself. And that is where you are when it comes to this situation. So now that we are, evolving, I'm going to pull from the evolution of the soul deck, and it's sad and it's heavy. It's hard to deal with, but sometimes you got to move forward. And it says that long-term potential, but the potential of you having to give olive branches after olive branches and, feel like you have to silence yourself and that you're around a lot of control. And you feel like if you make a decision for yourself, you're going to be canceled. But it goes with you rewriting history and changing the narrative of the past energy. And so that's just kind of how I see it when it comes to these situations, if that makes sense. Okay, so I had to pause it. I'm going to pull from the evolution of the soul to see how you're evolving. I just feel like, you are looking at things. You're not silencing yourself anymore. You know that the discipline and the power and everything that you've been through when it comes to, self-improvement and, you trying to throw out an olive branch in order to, have this thing. Yeah, life path number 9. Listen, the bottom of the deck is path of the heart. A path dedicated to romance, love. Main life lessons will be heart based on earth to obtain emotional wisdom. I mean, I can't say anything else besides that because that's what it is. You've been trying to, again, send an olive branch to be able to stop silencing yourself and rewrite history and change the narrative. I mean, it's just like, but it's like destroyed heritage. Like you're trying to do something different in everybody's life that you come into, and that's the path of the heart. That is what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And it says life path number 9. Okay. It says wise, giving, humanitarian, humble, have vision and passion to inspire others, prone to rescuing partners. Come on, you guys. Look, I'm not making this up. I'm telling you, this is the struggles that you've been going through. You've been trying to surrender an olive branch and make people see things in a different light when it comes to love and just being there. But at some point, you have to end this energy because it's like, you know, it's just it's hard for you, And so again, that doesn't mean that you're going to stop being who you are. You're a care bear. You care. We care. We care, and this is the path of the heart. This is what you have to go through. Oh, excuse me, that goes there. Being the life path number 9. But now you're strengthening yourself and you're going to figure out ways to do this differently. Now, not saying that you're going to stop. Maybe with this person, place, thing, hopefully they learned the lesson. That's why I say you send healing energy out. If you don't want it back, don't ask for it back. But what you were put on this earth to do is the path of the heart, a path dedicated to romantic love. Main life lessons will be heart based. Of course, you're learning from making heart over head decisions, not head over heart decisions. But coming back into this, you're going to make head over heart decisions, but with love. Don't let anybody change you. And that's what you had to realize. Everything that you have to do is with love and trusting in yourself. That is how I see this energy. And now we're going to pull from the 100 Ways to Win at Love because, again, the flamingo comes out. This is about soulmate, courtships, dating, seduction, long-term potential. You see the potential in everybody in every situation, and therefore it causes your path of the heart to be hurt, but you're on earth to obtain emotional wisdom, and that is what the Care Bears are about. And it's hurtful, but that's what happens. So leave the past in the past. That's at the bottom of the deck. Leave the past in the past. Okay. So it says, don't assume that what happened in the past will happen again. That is what I can't make this up, you guys. This is what it is. Don't assume that what happened in the past will happen again. What past is the past. Rehashing old wounds will only poison the future. Let it go. So that is what you're learning from this situation. But you keep extending the olive branches and you keep silencing yourself. And it's causing you to feel suffocated. But what you're trying to do is destroy, is rewrite history and stop playing the mind games, or stop having this person play those mind games and change the narrative of how they see things. And so that is because you're the true leader, a true leader who leads from the heart. King of Wands energy inspires others to do more, dream bigger, be better. This is strengthening you again to learn to leave the past in the past, even though it's hard. Your goal, you have one goal, and that's long-term potential and displays of affection, and also alluring, this energy when it comes to your soulmate lovers union, but you're doing things differently this time. So the resolve is there, mastering resolve, intense love, the resistance, self-improvement, exercise, power, struggle, forceful, determined, discipline. You're determined about this. Discipline, vigor, domination, pushing forward, and influence. So you're trying to influence others, which is the true leader who leads from the heart. inspires others to do more, dream bigger, be better. Now we have 4 cards that come out. Bring respect back. Come on, you guys. Remember that you and your partner are equals. No one stands above the other, and everyone's voice is heard. Be certain to validate each other. So that's what your main goal is. That's kind of how I see it. The next one is be engaged, but don't totally, but not totally interested. Be engaged, but not totally interested. This is what you're learning. Practice the art of detachment. Play it cool and not overly interested. Let their hunter's instincts kick in. Take a step back and allow yourself to be hunted. Come on, you guys. You're rewriting history. Come on. Changing the narrative, right? Slow your roll. Don't always respond immediately. See, this is where we learn this from being the Sour Patch Kids, and being the Care Bear at the same time. Don't always respond immediately or be so available. Keep them a little off kilter. It's magnetic. Slow it down and let them work their way up your priority list. I mean, it's the game of life and how to play it. Sending out love, receiving it back. Life is not a battle. Life is a game that can be played successfully by the knowledge of spiritual law. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he reap. That means whatever man gives out, indeed he will receive in return. If he gives love, he will receive love. If he gives hate, he will receive hate. If he is lied, he will be lied to. We are often taught that the imagining faculty plays a huge part in the game. Keep thy game or imagination intact. And okay, so you guys know that I know this book, and I'm saying it to you as I grab it, right? Let's see how good I got it, right? This is just the intro of The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. Most people consider life a battle, but it is not a battle. It's a game. It's a game, however, which cannot be played successfully without the knowledge of spiritual law. And the Old and New Testaments give rules of the game with wonderful clearness. Jesus Christ taught that it was a game of giving and receiving. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. This means that whatever man sends out in word or deed will return to him. What he gives, he will receive. If he gives hate, he will receive hate. If he gives love, he will receive love. If he gives criticism, he will receive criticism. If he is lied, he will be lied to. If he cheats, he will be cheated. We are taught also that the imaging faculty plays a leading part in the game of life. Keep thy heart or imagination with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Proverbs 4:23. This means that what man images sooner or later externalizes in his affairs. I also know a man. So again, I know this, but it's not to actually really play. This is a game that you have to give to restore your faith in what it is that the path to your heart. So, but you have to do it by leaving the past in the past. Give what you want to receive. And you probably have done that, but not with a person like this. So again, you're giving a little bit and you're keeping them interested. Who is initiating? Less is more. So 100 Ways to Win at Love is the name of this deck. I'm sorry, it sounds like I'm quoting one thing to be good, but then I'm also quoting how you have to get your respect back. Bring respect back into the situation, because the respect is lost because there were no boundaries. There was giving all so much to this person, giving everything to this person and not receiving anything back in this from this person or place, thing, or situation. So it says, who's initiating? Less is more. Make sure both of you are putting in the same effort. For now, when you talk, text, or meet up, keep it short and sweet. Limit your contact until they come to you for more. I don't know. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you just rock with me. And remember, like the 6th, I got your back. I'm just saying. So that is how I see this energy. I'm going to pull from the Lover's Journey, and I think it's been almost 30 minutes. I'm going to end this after the fact. It looked like it was another card in here, but I'm going to end this. You guys, it's our birthday. It's time for us to learn to take our power back. Sometimes we give our energy to people who never really see our worth. And sometimes we have to learn to take our power and energy back by using affirmations, visual inspiration, right? Visual inspiration, meditation, and it says, I am here to give you inspiration on how the past is always our teacher, and we can learn from it, and we can learn from each other, right? I'm just saying that is basically the past is our teacher. The path of the heart is through us cancers. We're care bears, but we're going to bring respect back into the relationships. We're going to slow our roll. We're going to be engaged, but not totally interested. We're going to realize who's initiating things. Less is more. This is the olive branch that we're giving to them when they come back around. But, you're changing. You're rewriting history. You're changing the narrative. You're not playing mind games, but then again, hey, what you want to call it, you're building your foundation. You're changing. You're gaining your power back. You're understanding that you're a forceful nature to be reckoned with. You're determined. You're very disciplined. You're dominating. You're pushing forward. You're leveraging yourself. You're mastering resolve. You're intense. You're resistant, and your self-improvement is helping you get through this thing we call the path of love. You're on earth to obtain emotional center. Listen, sensual cravings, insatiable flame, fantasy, mind, and sex. So you're playing mind games, but it's sexy to them. Sorry, that's the games that they play, but now you mastered it, and now you're going to have them play with you. Falling victim to temptation, mistakes and lessons, sinner. This came out yesterday. One of the people in my comments, I forget the name, he said basically the same thing, sinner, but this is what is coming out. Sinner is here, but falling victim to temptation, you did that already. But the mistakes are lessons. No man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher, and this is what you're here to learn, the path of the heart and how to understand that less is more. Be engaged, but not totally interested. Let's pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go because you've learned. Iolite. Listen, the universe works in mysterious ways. Iolite, connections, awareness, and intuition. You've learned. This is dealing with your third eye, throat, and crown chakra, the iolite. Your third eye chakra is your intuition, the way you perceive things and your understanding. You have a better understanding now that the flamingo, when it comes to your alluring sense and the way that you see long-term potential in a person and how you're able to manifest and change things, because you're irresistible. You just lose that when you start to give so much to a situation, and that's when you start to silence yourself and censor yourself and stop being who you really were put on this earth to be. And that's on the path of obtaining emotional wisdom. Main life lessons will be heart-based. Your main life lessons will be heart-based, meaning that a path dedicated to romantic love is us, the care bears, in any situation, whether it be romance, whether it be friendship, whether it be family, things like that. And it hurts until we realize the power that we have and how people operate. So anyway, the throat chakra is is your communication, your ability to communicate. When we are silenced and we feel like the book is burning, when we are silenced and we're not able to express ourselves or trust in a situation, our throat chakra gets blocked. Our crown chakra is our spirituality, our belief systems, how we believe, we care, we're the care bears, right? Our selflessness, how we give to others, and the wisdom that we learn in the process. You're on earth to obtain emotional wisdom, and that is what it is. But you can't do this by holding on to the path, holding on to the past. The path is the one that you have to take to let go of the past hurt and bring the respect back into a situationship, a relationship, a friendship, and whatever else that you're a part of, and so that is how I see this energy. You're bringing the respect back into any type of relationship of the past. So the affirmation says, I trust my own actions. And see, that's what we do. But the mistakes, or whatever you want to call them, are lessons. And you have to trust in your own actions. Again, the Rihanna card is right here. I said that earlier. You have to trust in your own actions and know that you can bring the respect back into any situation. It's just depending on if you want to do it. So life path number 9, wise, giving, humanitarian, humble, having visions and passions to inspire others, prone to rescuing partners. That is what has been happening, and that's why we hold on for so long, is because we're prone to rescuing partners. But when we learn how to leave the past in the past and to operate based upon not falling into temptation and trusting in your own actions and not, being stagnant, then that's when we win. So anyway, let's let this energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. And remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you just rock with me, whether it resonated or not. And then clocks in the comment if you got my back, because we the 6, right? I don't know if I said that right. I'm the 6, or yeah, the 6 is I got your back. I love you guys.